EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. Dameon Pierce now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted second in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
CJ may not have been the #1 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, but he was clearly the #1 rookie in all of the NFL last year. Near unanimous Rookie of the Year. In fact, even earning MVP votes, Kate. It wasn't just a little bit of a rebound and a rebuild for Houston. It was a remake in a hurry. And what can he do in his sophomore season? It will be must-see TV.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that one's unsuccessful.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Stroud to throw again on second. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. On play action, here's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Finds Woods. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stuffed at the 2. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. Mixon goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Design bootleg here. Buys time, rolling right.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
This guy, Mahomes. How many defensive coordinators have uttered that? This guy, Mahomes. All he's done is raise the bar of quarterback greatness in this league. He led the Chiefs to their 4th Super Bowl in 5 years. And, Kate, this is what's remarkable to me. Just the 6th quarterback ever to win 3 of them, and he's still only in his 8th year in this league.
A second down run by Pacheco. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Right back to Pacheco. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. Look at this, the tight end getting a carry here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. It's Pacheco again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Up and good from Blankenship. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. You're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. One, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Texans. Backed up a mile here on second down. Going right side, mixing with it. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on third down. Keeping it with Mixon. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Again, Mahomes to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw it. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
From the gun, Piron. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Pistol now for Mahomes. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Pacheco with the 1st and then some. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. From the gun, Stroud. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. At the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. Here's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining. Second and 6 coming up here. Running right is Pacheco. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He finds Woods. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. From the 33 on second down. Connects with Mechie. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And this one doesn't go far. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's cut beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it again. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Pass complete to Mechie. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. First down, Stroud. Gets this to Woods. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Stroud. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Throwing from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win